Hello and welcome everyone. Ragnarok here with a brand new Ultimate General American Revolution Let's Play. We are going to play through a little bit of this today. I'm going to pre-record this and then I will be continuing this playthrough on a live stream. So I just wanted to do sort of an introductory video now that I've got a pretty firm grip on the basic mechanics of the game and things like that. I should mention as well, the game is obviously still in early access. It's got a long way to go before it is complete, but in its current state it is still quite a bit of fun. So let's get right into it, boys.
Every person is born to do something great. Every day they have a choice to take a step closer to their destination or to run away.
I was born in a family of a successful plantation owner. You'll play the American campaign. Under your command will be the Continental Army and Navy. You will need to organize, support, and lead them against the best army and navy in the world in order to liberate the 13 colonies.
I was the first child in the family.
Alright, here we go. Donald J. Thor. Your name must consist of 2 parts. Oh, come on, man. I guess we get rid of the J. Donald Thor. Doesn't have quite the same ring to it, but we
As the
we'll
eldest
have to go.
child,
Excuse me, we'll have to go with that.
Responsibility for my younger brothers and sisters.
Alright, I've learned to keep everyone engaged with different tasks. I made my siblings do what I needed, and I always kept a close eye on the younger ones, noting that nothing happened to them. I mean, this one gives you the most points, dominance, but this sort of gives you the widest range. I usually go with this one just because it's the most points, but I'm going to try this one for this particular playthrough. Like a little bit more well-rounded character, perhaps.
Plantation management and financial matters became part of my daily routine.
Alright, I spent all my free time hunting. Thanks to this, I became a tracker and learned to see and hear much further. Spotting range is really nice, especially considering the way that the fog of war works in this. Tactics. This is really good as well in battle because it improves your unit's capabilities when the general is nearby. And then strategy. Speed is really nice as well. So, I mean, you can't really go wrong with any of them. It just really comes down to personal preference. In this particular playthrough, I think we're going to go with speed. I like that we kind of make up for the lack of spotting range with being at the additional mobility. So I often had to travel on horseback for a business, and it allowed me to move between cities faster. Also allow us to get him out of trouble if he's
My mentor and older half-brother, who was like a father to me, died during our trip to Barbados. His loss affected me greatly.
Shut everyone else out. Constantly worry that I will lose someone else. I realize that the work will always happen. So, I don't like reducing the endurance by that much. I feel like that's probably the worst one. Charisma is nice. What does willpower do? Boosts the morale regeneration, decreases units' morale damage. Charisma boosts a unit's melee attack. We'll go with this. Depression. This officer's depression has been growing after each battle, together with a concern among his staff about his courage and morale on the battlefield. This officer tried to maintain a strong bond with his men, but could not overcome the losses, which finally led him to an alienation from his men. Yeah, go with the middle one.
I was appointed commander of the Virginia militia, in part due to my organizational talents. Tensions over control of the Ohio River Valley eventually sparked the French and Indian War. I was able to apply my skilled management to help prepare my troops.
Alright, I inspired my soldiers with speeches about their duty. Or willpower. Constant training, even in peacetime, made my soldiers iron or stamina. All created units receive additional attributes. My soldiers often spend their time shooting at targets. I'm gonna go with the stamina. The addition of constant training, even in peacetime.
Well, capturing several French forts, and in spite of
Firearms is tempting, but
we succeeded in driving out the French. My attempts to secure a commission in the army.
yeah, I think the stamina will be a little bit more useful, especially with the way I've been approaching battles of late. Though the game has been updated, so I might have to adapt my strategy. The reputation is really nice because it allows us to... We can spend those points to finish technologies. Or, well, research, I guess. A little bit more quickly. The natives aren't a big issue early on. And I'm not even, like, I haven't even really encountered them, aside from, like, a few dilemmas through my playthroughs so far. But I'm sure they will be an issue in further playthroughs. But reputation would be nice, but this additional cash, that's a lot of cash, $10,000 that will help us get our troops armed and recruit more troops in order to try and take Boston as early as possible, which will probably be our main objective, obviously. Alright, privateers to patrol the coast, so we get an additional warship, additional militia units from the start, or 1,000 muskets. 1,000 muskets is a lot of muskets. I'm just curious, though, the one militia unit, like, is that like a group of 4? Or is that just like one actual militia unit? I think we're going to go with the muskets. Muskets are expensive. I mean, the additional muskets will be useful as well.
In the near future, a confrontation will break out, and I will have to use all my experience to fight for the independence of the colonies.
Alright, we obviously are going to play on ultimate difficulty. Donald Thor, here we go. Liberty or death. So, we lose the campaign, the playthrough will be completed. Rather than my initial first look playthrough where we did multiple restarts, just learning the mechanics and things like that. But I feel like I've got a fairly good grip on the mechanics now. We'll go through things relatively slowly, especially on the campaign map. We'll probably mostly go in the slow mode. The battles will play on regular speed for the most part. But the game is still, it's very challenging. And it's basically a coin flip whether or not we'd be able to take Boston. It's, yeah, we're outnumbered, essentially. But there are ways that we can approach it that will allow us to be able to get in there. So, arrival. I hired 2 regiments, one from Pennsylvania and one from Virginia to support the Patriot cause. I've traveled to Massachusetts with the 2 regiments eager to join the fight against the British. The Patriot Army was in need of reinforcements, and the arrival of the 2 hired regiments is a welcome sight. I must quickly integrate the new soldiers into battle plans and lead them into action. Dum, dum, dum. Alright, let's slow it down for now. Alright, so let's just get on the move for the time being. We'll head to... Not sure if we take Providence or Newport first. These guys have also leveled up, and I usually go with the additional stamina and the efficiency. The endurance is usually what I go with these guys. And the same thing with him. And nice thing is you can stretch the units out as well. It's an option. All right, is there army management, regiment sports? Can recruit another. So we're 3 out of 5. Though we have 0 recruits available in Leicester. Hartford, we have 0 recruits as well. So suppose we can just wait until this number builds up a little bit before we bother to recruit troops. That way we'll save a little bit of money. Those recruits will. Those regiments will fill up a little bit more quickly. We'll just keep an eye on that. The thing is, what I've kind of found is that a certain behavior will trigger them to release waves of troops from Boston. So sometimes it's better to kind of sit back and build up your forces and wait, and then try and draw some of the British troops into a trap by triggering them to send out a wave. So it's going to be very tricky, but the key thing to take Boston is no matter what, pretty much we're going to be outnumbered. We're going to push our budget to the limit, but we're still going to be outnumbered by the amount of troops in Boston. But what we need to do is we need to draw the British in and isolate smaller groups of troops, and then we can slowly whittle them down. So that'll be the plan. These cities will probably change hands a little bit from time to time, but we'll figure that out as we go along. We'll just have to play on our toes. The game was just updated, or I just did the most recent update for the game as well, so I expect the AI to behave a little bit differently as well. So we'll just have to be, on our toes and ready to adapt to the AI's behavior. All right, Concord and Lexington battle. Patriots have stored valuable military supplies in the small town of Concord. The British must have taken notice and now approach with a significant force. We help them defend. We will. On my previous live stream, I think I attempted this battle like 3 or 4 times and lost every single time. But on my own playthrough last week, I was able to win it. So I'm going to try and use the same strategy as last week. So I've tried defending the buildings here and slowing down the advance, and then fortifying this area with the reinforcements. But I've found that that didn't really work the greatest. What I found is that falling back with these troops to here, fortifying this, will give these troops time to filter into there. And basically we get this fortified, and then eventually we'll get a fairly large amount of troops coming in here, and we can hit them in the flank and hopefully roll up the flank as they sort of break on the fortifications. All right. Fall back, fall back. I'm going to put you there. And I'm going to put you here. Actually, you go there. And you go there. But yeah, I would say the battles feel really nice. I do have some issues with the battles, but I'm going to do a early impression, like a first impression review of the game here probably sometime next week, and talk a little bit about some of the things that I like and don't like about the game. But for the most part, very positive. I have very good things to say about the game. It is a lot of fun, and I'm a little bit embarrassed that I waited as long as I have to try out the series, because obviously they've got Ultimate General Civil War and Ultimate Admiral Age of Sail as well, and I'm a little bit embarrassed that I didn't try these games out sooner. All right, good, good. So we got this fortified for the time being. We just wait for our reinforcements, which we should hopefully see coming on the field. But yeah, I believe this gives us the best chance. Fortifying this just with the 2 units, they just kind of get overrun really quickly. And the other thing is, it's difficult to get more troops in there to reinforce this area before the British overwhelm it. Whereas if we fall back with everyone to here, we should hypothetically have time to reinforce the rest of these fortifications before the British completely overwhelm us. And then, like I said, we're going to try and hit them in the flank and turn the flank. So let's hope these boys hold as long as possible. I maybe should have put the 138 guns over there, but anyway, it's a little bit too late now. Go, 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 go. Let's go. And we got some more guys coming in over here now. But yeah, I love the way the reinforcements come on the field. I love that. I mean, this is a set piece battle, but I love the way that the campaign map is directly reflected on the battle map. That your placement of troops will always be. All right, get you in there. And, actually, you go into there. Actually, yeah, that'll be fine. I don't know if I've just got my volume down really low on my headset, or if I've got the in-game volume down really low. If it is too low, I apologize, guys. But yeah, I suppose I should have tested things out a little bit before I started the recording, but just get all of these shields, these fortifications, get them all occupied with our troops. Get these guys coming on the field as well. Get you in there. All right, so we're looking good. Let me just actually quick go into the options for the sound. Let's just bump it up a little bit. Hopefully that's not too loud now. All right, looks like, oh man, that doesn't look good. Charging into us there. That's the thing, I've found that charging units is really, really overpowered. I mean, in this situation, we've got the fortifications, so probably the fortifications helped out a little bit there. But charging is really strong if you've got them outnumbered in most scenarios. So here, if we can, also if you can flank them, the good thing about charging units in as well is that it will give you the opportunity to capture prisoners also. All right. All right, we're going to try and isolate this unit, charge him, and then we can charge into that guy as well. Though, I don't know, it might be a little bit early for me to try this because it might be better to refortify this with these guys. Because they're starting to wear us down over there. Because we will be getting more troops as the battle turns. The battle, yeah, presently, you know what, let's fall back and let's get into the fortifications. Because I don't necessarily like, but yeah, being in these fortified positions really makes a massive difference. We're getting more troops soon. Yeah, here comes some more guys. Yeah, let's sneak you guys in here, and then we can replace these guys that are getting pummeled at present. Yeah, these are some of the units that we're really waiting for, and then we can kind of get in behind them over here. You guys just stay put there. Oh, this unit of 20 guys really holding up pretty well. Thing is, I don't want to put this unit in there until, like, I'm worried that if I... Okay, he's out, so you get in there. And you come over into position there. Let's just get in position there. Moving, boys. We got some more dudes coming in. And we're going to come back these guys up. Yeah, so we're going to try and overwhelm this flank over here. Let's charge in on them. And you guys come over here. So we're going to try and overwhelm this flank. Hold this for as long as possible. These guys are ready to just stay put there for now. Ready to jump in for them. Come on, boys. You can do it. And we got more troops coming in. Alright, let's charge this guy. Keep charging them. I want them to come back. And yeah, now is the time for us to really make our push. Alright. Charge these guys. You gotta basically click on the gun icon there. Alright, we should. And I believe... Okay, it looks like... I think they do have artillery back there. Which we will... shoot. See, this is what I was a little bit concerned about, was these guys coming back. But... I found that charging is really strong. Especially when you've got numbers. These guys actually broke. But let's... the other thing about charging into units is that you're not using as much ammunition. Come on, go, 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 go. It's kind of hard to see what's happening. Alright, another unit broken. Slowly breaking them. These guys are bogged down. I don't know if this is it for... This may be it for all of our reinforcements. Hopefully this unit comes back. I don't know why they're behaving so cowardly there. Another unit broken. Alright. Charge, charge, charge. We gotta make our way to those guns. Those guns gonna be a bit of a problem. But yeah, basically just get a big group of them together, and just with the numbers you will be able to overwhelm them. Charge them there. Let's hope this continues to work. Go, 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 go. We're going to charge these guys, and let's bring these guys over as well. Alright, we're pretty much committed to the fight now. Alright, captured some prisoners there. Beautiful. Guys charge in at the guns there. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. It is really strong when you're charging your units. But over here, we're going to lose because that guy's a little bit outnumbered. Moving. But I think we've almost got this. Go, 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 go. Go. But it is really important to win this battle because it does get us off onto the right foot. Gets us a little bit of additional reputation, which we can transfer into. I love how that the captured prisoners are there. They're represented on the battle map. It's pretty cool. But yeah, what I was saying is the reputation helps out quite a bit with finishing up tech or research or whatever it is in the headquarters. And all of that stuff is going to be really important for us to make our preparations to take Boston, which is going to be a tough hill to climb up, but I managed to achieve it in a playthrough on my own. Or at least, what I mean is off stream. Alright, I mean, balance of power is looking very nice. Yeah, we've just about got it. Yeah, so there we go. That's my method for winning the what is this? The Battle of Lexington. Capture the magazine. So basically, defend this area, and then with the reinforcements, smash into their flank and just keep rolling through it, and just continue to run these guys down. Should be a little bit more diligent here with my finishing them off. I can't wait to unlock cavalry and be able to use the cavalry, because yeah, the cavalry charges in combination with just the infantry charges should be incredibly strong. Let's charge into them. Haven't quite broken them all. Is this? Look at this. This unit is. I don't know what's up with this unit. 140 against 31 there. That's embarrassing. Shameful display right there. And we certainly took a lot of casualties here, but getting the victory is the main point. And these troops are not part of our campaign troops, as far as I know, anyway. Yeah, captured a few of them. Capture another unit there. And see if we can maybe capture these guys. These guys are... a fair bit here to finish them off. And I think the thing is, like, if we bring these guys, if we're able to cut them off here, I think... yeah, if you surround the units, I think that's how you're able to kind of capture them. Which the prisoners will come into play later on. It can be important to capture prisoners. Also releasing prisoners, capturing cities that hold a lot of your prisoners is really useful, because I believe those units will, or those prisoners will replenish your damaged units. So for example, Boston will likely, as we're fighting battles, Boston will be taking on prisoners of ours, And if we're able to liberate Boston, those prisoners should replenish some of our regiments, which is really nice. Yeah, just a lot of really cool features, very realistic features to this. You don't always get in some of the Total War games. I feel like the Total War games oftentimes features, at least in some of the more modern Total War games, features are more made to be convenient for gaming or whatnot. Alright, they're running. Let's see if we can get over here and maybe capture these guys. This battle dragged on for a little bit longer. I suppose I could fast forward, but I don't like... I find the battles are fast paced enough. You don't really need to use the fast forward, but I suppose mopping things up here at the end is fine, but this is almost over anyway. And they've run. That should be pretty much it. What, I'm not entirely sure what is left here. Capture the magazine. Maybe we come up here and capture this. Apparently there must be... Okay, there we go. Finish. Good, good. All right, so... pretty even casualties. They did lose a gun, but when you consider they're missing as well, that's 200 more casualties than ours. We did have them outnumbered by quite a bit. On the campaign map, this wouldn't be a great result, but here in this scenario, I'm happy to take it. Let us dare to read, think, speak, and write. John Adams. It's a pretty incredible, the stuff that the founding fathers of the nation, when you really get into some of the material and the stuff that they did, it's impressive. It's really impressive. All right, we pushed back the British, kept our supplies, and picked up loot from withdrawing enemy. Moreover, we now have a full regiment of militia patriots willing to fight for us. So we got 1,000 muskets for that, and 315 soldiers, plus I believe we got some reputation points. So this is all right. We want to get you guys back here if possible. And all right, so they're reinforcing Providence, so let's come down here. Newport is probably the better target anyway. I'd like Thor, you just stay in this region. Let's slow this down, and I want to get you guys over here as well. Apply that, though. Okay, so we got 120 recruits there. 194 recruits. All right, let me just pause this up for a second while let me take a look at this militia unit. Actually, okay, let's have them join the garrison because I believe they need to be replenished. So they can replenish there. Looks like they're moving out. You guys fall back to here. Down here, I do want to grab another militia unit. I think Jay Richardson, he's got high stats, so I think I'm going to save him for the headquarters when it opens up. Same thing with Samson Byrne here, probably. Let's go with Trevor Noel. Did I think okay. We can actually rename these regiments, which is kind of nice. All right, let's go with Trevor Noel, and I think pretty much we're just gonna, for the most part, go with numbers. Though I am tempted to kind of use a little bit of artillery, but the numbers have worked for me in the past, and I think that's what we're going to go with. Alright, so let's recreate these guys. Not enough ammunition, not enough provisions. So get the ammunition from here and here. Start producing some ammunition as soon as the production opens up. But that will fill up over time. They'll get their provision, so long as they're garrisoned. They'll get ammo and provision from Hartford there. These guys... Yeah, so they're not quite at full strength. But they should replenish relatively quickly. There's 120 recruits in there right now. Oh, that was weird. Something there that was showing the income of this. Okay, if we click on the region, it shows us the income of the regions. Okay, that's good to know. Definitely good to know. For obvious reasons. 194 workforce. Provisions. Alright. So see if we can draw this 700 troops either away from Providence or... Alright. Let's come down here. We potentially go for Newport, but we might have to back away from it. I'd like to start weakening them a little bit. Providence with 900 troops in there. I'd like to have these troops and these troops to support, but let's hit Newport, see what they do, see if they bring these guys out. Sure, yeah, it's down. Not quite full yet. Getting close to being full. Alright. It's fine. These guys will take a little bit longer. But I feel pretty confident taking on the 240 units down here. Yeah, it's interesting. I found that the AI through different builds has behaved a little bit differently. So if these units come into support, we'll have to withdraw. I mean, we don't have to, but it's in our best interest, I think, to withdraw. Just because the key is having numerical superiority in each of our engagements. And what we want to try and do here is try and capture as many soldiers, capture or kill as many soldiers as possible while we have the advantage. If they escape, then it doesn't really help our cause, because we'll see those soldiers again. But the key to defeating the British, I think, is just whittling them down bit by bit. There is a possibility here that they just run off the battlefield. Yeah. So that's exactly what happened. Cavalry would be so nice to have early on. The British start with a few units of cavalry, which when they send them out, they can really rumple stomp us. It's pretty scary. Let's see if we can move up there. Oh. All right, let's get into Newport. All right, I'm gonna start bringing you guys around. I want this unit a little bit fuller. Commander-in-Chief of the Continental Army. The Continental Congress commissioned you as Commander-in-Chief of the Continental Army. You were selected over other candidates based on your previous military experience and the hope that a leader from Virginia could help unite the colonies. Actually, you know what? You guys stay in Leicester for a little bit longer. We gotta wait. Oh, these guys are just about full strength. All right, move it out. Okay, yeah. Nope. Keep moving down this way. Guys, they're bringing these dudes in here. Nope. No, no, no. Looks like they're after Thor. And let's take a look here at headquarters. All right, so what have we got? The projects tree, research speed, unit provision. All right. And then we can unlock the engineering department and the quartermaster department, which are really important. The quartermaster department will enable market and storage, allowing the trade of equipment, goods, and resources. The department will also allow you to elaborate various projects for an advancing support of your army. So we want to unlock that right away. And then engineering department will enable constructions and production to develop your infrastructure economy and the production of military equipment for your army. The department will also allow you to elaborate various projects that will advance further the engineering of military and civilian infrastructure and the design of weapons for your army. Engineering department will offer the artillery department research project. So let's assign this right away, and we will spend some of our reputation. We don't want our reputation to get too low. I think probably around like the 25 range should be fine. But it is really important to get these departments unlocked as soon as possible because it just gives us more options to manage our forces and whatnot. All right, these guys are potentially falling into my trap here. All right, we need to get you guys out. And all right, so the key here is we want to encircle this this unit. Ooh, shit. Nope, keep moving forward. Guys, keep moving down. Let's move up. Can we capture them? The tricky thing is we don't want their reinforcements to get in there. Yeah, see, they're running off. Damn it! Might not get to them in time. Or get up there. You guys get moving as well. It is very possible. Oh, okay, they're going for Providence now too. All right. Yeah, dang it. I was well, all right, this might work out okay. Though it's a little bit odd that not all 4 of our units are here. 430, 461. And then so these two this unit is reinforcing. Oh, it's because these guys are not quite on there. Ah, sugar. I wanted to dang it. We can leave the battlefield though right away. Because I want to get that other unit into the fight as well. So we'll just delay the battle just a little bit. We should still have a pretty good advantage here. Just go back and wait for that. I guess it's because the whole of the unit is not completely in the reinforcement range. But it'll just take a second or two, and they should be there. Quartermaster. Okay, quartermaster department is open. Let's just pause it here quick. And all right, so we will assign. So with these positions, quartermaster chief, the stats that are the most important are the ones that are highlighted. So we're going to use Jay Richardson here for the quartermaster department. Let's pop him in here. Can put forage payment on, but forage payment, I believe, unit can pay for forage or loot provisions. Looting will affect loyalty. So we don't want to lower the loyalty of our of the colonies. I think it's going to be really important. I think that's the advantage that we'll have playing as the Americans is the loyalty of the colonies. So we're going to spend a reputation to complete this as well. And then for this bloke, let's get the wagons going right away, I guess. Yeah, the wagons will be important for our supplies. All right, let's just make sure everybody is moving in the right direction. And hopefully we'll be able to cut these guys off before they make it to Newport. Basically, the goal here is to destroy all 1,000 of these troops. We've got about 1,800 if we can get everybody into position. Yeah, not quite. Engineering department is now open as well. And Newport is captured. We've picked up the USS Obedient and 10 influence. And let's just take a look at this quick. We'll assign this as well. So we've only got Samson Byrne. He's not bad. He should be able to fill that role. Artillery department will allow you to elaborate various projects for the development of field guns and advanced artillery. We will assign that project, but I don't know. I don't think I'm going to spend the reputation on it because it's not a huge hurry. Artillery is a little bit more expensive to go with. All right. Engineers of the Revolution. Newport was captured. All right, so we've got more things to manage here, which we'll take a look at that after this battle. We'll kind of wrap up the first episode here with managing some of this stuff. But yeah, let's get into the fight here, hopefully. Okay, so we are good now. So we've got all three of these guys on the field. And this is good, too, because now this unit is not reinforcing. Only this unit. So if we can destroy these two units, we'll be in good shape. And then we can get rid of the other unit as well. So I feel like we're off to an all right start. But the thing is, all of our gains can be lost in an instant because the British have so many troops in Boston right now that if they were to send all of them out, we would be in quite a bit of trouble. All right, so we just need to back up for now. Same thing with Thor here, and let's just get our reinforcements into position. Odds are presently in the AI's favor. But as our reinforcements come on the field, this should move to our favor. So after this battle and probably the battle that follows it with the other unit there, what we want to do is just get our forces replenished a little bit. And just get some of our building and infrastructure and stuff like that, some of that stuff going. All right, so no sign of the enemy yet. Am I even going the right way with these guys? I'm a little bit confused with the camera sometimes. But yeah, we just want to back up until get everybody together. These are a long ways off. Moving this way. Should be seeing some... Okay, so they've taken this, which means that's probably where they are. Just come this way. Or if you could spot them, that would be great. Our reinforcements are really taking their sweet ass time here. Okay, here we go. Just as I said that. Making me look bad. Alright, get you guys moving forward as well. Still no sign of the enemy. Alright. Yeah, I really, really, really wish that you could zoom the camera out further. And I wish the camera would go beyond the edge of the map as well. Because there are situations where you're pinched up against the edge of the map and you want to be able to see what's beyond. Like, you just want to, like, a little bit better view of where things are. See here, we're kind of stuck at the edge of the map there. Keep moving back. I want these boys over here as well. Yeah, Mr. Washington. Or, sorry, Mr. Donald Thor. Get in there. And you guys get over here as well. Backing up. Alright. Got a few of them. These are all our militia units here, so these units are Fusiliers, which will fight a little bit better. A little bit better quality soldiers. I just want to draw them over here if we can. No, don't. You gotta be careful not to place them on the edge of the map there like that, because they will actually run off the field. Just gotta be a little bit careful. And Mr. Donald Thor, just be careful. Don't get too caught too. That's the other thing too. If your commander, the guy that you're commanding, gets killed, it's GG. It's game over. They are kind of tough to kill. But at the same time, you gotta be, you gotta be conscious of that. And the longer you have them in the field, the unit will slowly take attrition. So occasionally you have to put them back into a city to garrison, as a garrison, just to get a little bit replenished. Alright, so what I'm hoping here is that we'll actually be able to encircle these guys here, which it seems like they're kind of falling right into our trap. The only thing is there's probably some... Okay, there's guns over there, so we need to go deal with those guns. Alright, you guys go for the guns, and you guys go for the encirclement. Thing is, I love the line battles, but again, like with the gunpowder, the rifles firing back and forth. But the thing is, the charging into the melee is just really, really strong. All right, should be able to get them. Thor, just come over here. And we're basically out of real estate here. But these guys are moving in for the kill. What are we doing over here? They should be able to handle that, no problem. There's some more units coming in there. The other thing to consider as well is, see, there is cover statistic, morale, and condition here. So all have various plays. If we get these guys into the trees here, it will increase their cover statistic. All right, you guys are going to charge in there, and you guys are going to charge in there. You guys are going to charge there, and we're going to charge there, and you just support. How are we doing over here? All right, you finish them off, and you guys get over here to help out. Come on, charge. Charge. And you support here. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Get over here and keep charging them. That unit's broken. Alright, one of you run them down, and the other two get over here and help out. Yeah, I would say this is maybe in this build it's not quite as effective as it was previously, or it could be just that we're using some of the militia. There's good, we captured some guys there, 67. That is freaking amazing. You guys get over here so we can cut them off. Some of you charge into this group. But yeah, capturing units is really key. And get over here to support so they fight a little bit better. See if we can get in behind there. Alright, I mean, we took some casualties here, but I think this overall went really well. Let's see if we can cut them off. See if we can capture them. Come on, capture them. Capture them. Routing. Spotting. I think we've captured them. Oh, there's some guys over there too. See if we can get to them before they get off the field. I think, yeah, it looks like maybe we captured some more. I do want to... Oh, okay. Yeah. Finish them off. Alright, let's speed it up a little bit. Yeah, we captured a couple of units. Damn, they got away. Let's see if we can capture these guys. Come on. You do it. You can do it. Alright. Still chasing those artillery pieces. Hopefully we picked up the guns. I do want to capture this this victory point here. See if you can help out too. And where is... Yeah, I love how the captured units, we get control of them. It's freaking fantastic. But I want to finish them off. And we'll just capture that point there. And see if we can run these guys down. Alright. Back to the global map. So, if you include the missing, it's almost 2-to-1 casualty ratio. Almost 500 casualties. We got 4 of their guns. That's the other thing, is the Brits will have a lot more guns than we will. Though we might... Yeah, we'll see how it goes. If we can get a decent amount of artillery pieces produced, then maybe we'll do some regiments with some guns, with some artillery, because the artillery can be really useful. But yeah, I've found this strategy of just trying to overwhelm them with numbers to be the most effective so far. So we'll come in and take Providence. I would love to cut off that unit as well. How are we doing for recruits? 191 recruits there. 120 recruits. So that's good. That's good. Probably keep the army together for a bit first. We'll want to see if you can get over here to Providence. Go. And we'll want to pick up this equipment and supplies. And then we've got a lot of managing things here. We're pretty much at the hour mark, though. So this is kind of where I wanted to leave it off for now. I didn't want to go far beyond an hour. Ah, shit. Need somebody to pick up this material here. And it looks like they want to try and defend Providence. The only thing is, I'm just hoping that Providence here, we don't trigger them to send more. They're sending some more reinforcements back. Alright, well, I think what I'm going to do is we're going to pause it. because if I keep going, I'm going to get pulled into playing this game for another at least 20 minutes or so. I would have liked to have captured Providence before we save it up, but this is where we'll kick off the live stream. We'll have quite a bit to manage. Capture Providence, and then once Providence is captured, we'll try and replenish our regiments. We've got we can get up to 23 regiments now for our army size, and then we also have a fair bit of stuff to manage with our colony management, army management. There's not too much to do there, but the market, we've got 2,300 muskets in storage, which is really good, but we'll go through those pretty quick. I think we'll need a lot of muskets. So what we'll need to do is start producing some muskets and probably start producing some ammunition as well. And then if we want to use artillery, we'll have to start producing some of those guns. And then we need to get some building done. So we've got a little bit of building materials to start with, but we'll build up Hartford. The thing is, just before I let you guys go quick, just a tip for building is that workforce, the bigger the workforce, the more quickly the buildings are made. So here, 21,000, Newport is only 5,000, and Leicester is 12,000, so it's not bad. So it makes sense to build in Hartford first, because number one, it's everything that we built here is going to be finished much more quickly. And the other thing is Hartford is easier for us to defend. So we'll do our building in Hartford, and then maybe Leicester if we can defend it, and then probably Newport last. We'll start building things. But there is also the provinces where you can build infrastructure as well. But we will get into that on live stream. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be streaming a little bit of this before I go to work. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Ragnarok signing out.